Hey guys, this is a showcase video of my 1750 Space Wolf tournament list. I just got back from a tournament yesterday with this army and it went great. So let me show you a panoramic video of this army. So I have 16 Kroot with sniper rounds, 2 drop pods, that's the double Melta group, 5 Thunderwolves with a Wolf Lord, and his little trusty Fenrisian Wolf guy. And at the back I have a Riptide, an Ethereal, and 6 Fire Warriors, another drop pod, and a Flamer Plasma group. In front of them is a Long Fang with 5 missiles and a Sergeant. And in the very corner I have 14 Fenrisian Wolves with a Rune Priest. So now I'll do close-ups of all these guys. Okay, so this is a close-up of the Kroot. And I did it with, they kind of look like avatars, like you know the movie Avatar, like those guys, but with orange hair, because they're Space Wolf allies, they have to have orange hair. And they have snow bases, and I have a little story about these guys. So we dipped them with Army Painter dip, and they ended up shiny like always, and we have to spray them with the matte varnish. And when my brother did, they dried out, and I looked at them and they were white, so that was surprising, and we had to use mineral spirits and we wiped it all off and they looked great. So that's the Kroot. Okay, so this is the close-up of one of the Grey Hunter units, and this is the double Melta unit. So these guys, they did pretty well, except I played an Eldar guy and he could get every single jink roll with fortune, so it was fun. They usually do well, but not against Fortune Jink. And they're on a drop pod. And that drop pod actually did well and killed 2 Wraithguard. So this is the Long Fang group with this awesome leader with the eagle backpack. And these guys, they did pretty well in game. But of course, I've ended up versing that Eldar guy twice, and he kept fortuning that Jink, so they did as good as they could. And this is what they look like. Space Wolf theme. I wasn't really able to paint these guys that well. They're more of a tabletop standard because I had to paint all of them in the night after school on that Friday. So I painted them in an hour and a half, 2 hours, while finishing my Riptide, while finishing the Kroot. This is the second Grey Hunter unit. And this is the Plasma Flamer combo with their drop pod, and they have their Sergeant with a red sword, awesome, and their Flamer has a funny Terminator Flamer arm because that's the only one I had, and here's the Plasma. So these guys did super well just because a Flamer is so strong against Eldar, and I also played Orcs, so these things are strong against those types of armies. So here is the Rune Priest with his giant pack of wolves, and he can disguise with these wolves just because he has a giant beard. So I ended up painting all these wolves differently because I like to have different looking models other than all of them being brown or black or something like that. So the leader of the wolves is jumping over an orc, and then I have these ones with like the black and beige, and then I have ones that are black. I like having a variety because they're wild wolves. I decided to do this Rune Priest because I kind of got sick and tired of the normal Rune Priest and his stance and how he looked. So why not use this awesome dwarf that has an awesome beard with a staff of lightning. And this is an awesome model from Avatars of War, and they have great models, really detailed, really dynamic, and really realistic. So this is the Riptide, and he's gonna be showing off just by himself because he's such a great model. I'll do a spin while I talk about him. So I just painted him with the Space Wolf theme, added some yellow just so he looks a bit more Space Wolfy. And this guy was a really standout model. So I tried to go for a lot of contrast, so like light and dark. So I went from really dark blue to really light Space Wolf gray, and it turned out really good. And I added a bunch of bronze. So this is just a top view, just because the light was shining his head out. I did it white, and he has an awesome yellow band around his head. And that's what it looks like from the top. Nice red eyes. So this is going to be a spin of the whole Thunderwolf unit, and I'll take you through everything about them. So I did all these guys different colors, all the wolves, but they all have the Thunderwolf, or sorry. So I did these guys different colors, and I stuck with the normal Space Marine color, or Space Wolf color. And as you can see, the guy on the left is black with an orange stripe through the middle. That guy turned out really well. And then this guy is riding a beigey black brown wolf right there on the right. Okay, so this is an orange wolf that's coming up. I just did orange because, of course, they're Space Wolves, you need to have something orange. Then I really like this guy on the right. He's beige at the top, or light brown to black at the bottom. And that's the Thunder Fist. Oh my god, Thunder Fist. And that's the Power Fist. And then finally, the gray one. Okay, so this is my Wolf Lord on a Thunderwolf, and as you guys probably noticed right away, this Thunderwolf has antlers and a pink face with blue tattoos. So I got this idea from Sydney suggesting it to me, and if anyone has seen Princess Mononoke by Hayao Miyazaki, this is it's kind of, I took the idea from the Spirit of the Forest, and he's kind of like a deer type thing, has like a human face, so that turned out really awesome on this guy. He has a nice base, it's like he's on a mountain, and I just did the normal Space Wolf color for the Wolf Lord, gave him a nice big axe, and that axe is actually a power sword.
Took you 3 hours to do.
Yes, took me 3 hours to do because I kept messing up. I don't have very good tape. So this is the actual Wolf Lord. I gave him gray hair just because I think he'd be a bit older than the other guys to become a Wolf Lord. Oh, let me just spin him. I did the normal Space Wolf shoulder. The awesome black spikes in there. And there you can see his axe. See if I can shadow it. So it's like a dark black and red. And I took the idea from Logan Grimnar's axe, just because I thought it was so cool. And there's also a close-up of the Thunderwolf's face. I wanted to tell you guys that with this army, I was able to get in first in this tournament overall. And woo!
I'll give a thumbs up for that.
And it was all to my tactics and great planning and how they looked in game. So I have a story. I was tied in first, so we had to do a roll off, and I rolled a 1 because I rolled first. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just get second. I rolled a 1. Then the other guy rolled a 1, and I was so happy. And then I rolled again. I got a 5, and he got a 3. So I came in first. I came in first, guys, and I ended up winning $65. So that's really awesome. I had a lot of fun at the tournament. It's called Brawl in the Hall. It's in Peterborough. So if you guys, anyone watching, live near there, you guys should go there. It's a good tournament, lots of people, and it's really fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked how my models look. Please like, favorite, subscribe, and thumbs up. Rock on!